Walker... I've heard the mem... Ah, Runa. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. But among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. I was chosen. As for Runa, he would have thrived as an Ulfrite. Whatever he's asked of you. Does he now? Let me guess. He wants to switch places. An escape? That is what I feared. You're voicing my own concerns. And Mother? Who knows? Maybe immortal and mystical she may be. The difference between us is that I face my challenges. Taking him at his word would be naive, on the one hand. On the other, my... Tell me, what... I will. You have my word. We've always placed our trust in intuition. Thank you for your involvement. You may leave...
Ithrum. My beloved.
Walker in the weirdness. What draws you to this place? Thrigva. If you wish to stand against him, bring me the fragile. Prove that you understand what you fight to protect. You have shown me your heart, mortal, and it is steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash, a fragment of what was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments, and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child, and let life flourish where you walk.
weight, it is lifted. You must send me to her. More than I have ever been. But listen, my body still clings to this world. Not because I wish to, not hesitate. Thank you. Let this...
Now everything is in Yngvi's hands.
Hello? Did you manage to... Thank you. And I can already feel my burden lifting.
You have come, Jarnsfor, Rune, no matter how great or small their burden, but now they may step into Mother's chamber. Yes, that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, no matter the outcome. You have the gratitude of all Thoid. We could not... You shall see my sister, Senja, and Mother. Do not fear, I know that indeed...
I have watched your journey. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid. For that, you have my gratitude. Now tell... So you have chosen to follow the voice of the tribes, Gerfan. While I strengthened my bonds with the... He believes tradition can be a driving force, but Yngvi's place is here. Among us. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin. The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Tell me, Walker. The Thoid have suffered enough. You ask me to let them fade into nothingness.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the Giants' stubborn nature. No matter what you say, that is why I ordered the Giants. They reveled in strange manipulations, and so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent. You have lasted surprisingly long, nevertheless. Greetings, Arthur. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the Giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream, having no choice but to obey. We left our children behind in the waking world. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. But I had time. There, I will dream, Quiestra.
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. I wanted to make Avalon our home. I thought that my return would restore balance.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. I will care for them as if they were my own children. Indeed. You have the right to make such a demand, and Ingavi, perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains awake. Very well. So be it, Walker. Although you carry fragments of the King's soul within you, the choices are yours to make. And you, Arthur, do not think you still command everything. It is done. Leave now.
Walker in... I don't know what to say. Deep down, I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion. Now I will have the chance to know real life. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. And on the battlefield, the Thoid, or at least that's what we believed. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path. I am still Thoid, and I am young. It's hard to say, but who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them, with Mother gone. I am certain they will be. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid of old to the dreaming. At last, I will be allowed to grow up. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like, but something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. That. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness.
Well met. Well now, you've done something I didn't think was possible. As a reward, with what you pulled from that vein.
Darvin, you have to talk to my father. I'm begging you.
You're confused, girl. Ridiculous.
If anyone can stop this, it's you. You can set new rules. If you ever respected my father...
Out of the question. The Stone Sleep is the highest honor in our brotherhood. You should be proud of your father.
Proud?
Fusca, Olaf's daughter, not the wisest girl. Unfortunately, her grasp of our brotherhood's principles is sorely lacking. Ah, young blood. She doesn't want to lose her father. They say no love is stronger than a child's for their parent. But Olaf is doing what he believes is right. Help. If he wanted to stop it, he would. Still, calming that girl might be worth a try. The statues, they're our ancestors. It's the highest blessing a Stone Warden can achieve. You may never experience it yourself. Then again, if it were up to me, I'd vote against it. We've got greater problems to solve. Conspire. Thrygva's not a man anymore. Stroner and I understand that. Someone has to stop him.
And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the giants were too powerful to remain among us? There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Theod mother for her anger. At the time, we had no way to control the giants. The giants are cunning creatures. I am not proud of it. It is. And you should stop asking questions when you already know the answer.
What do you want? No, wait. I'm sorry. You are an outsider. That wasn't an insult. Murder, Right. My father is doing something I fundamentally... He's giving up on life, but I think it's pure madness. calling? My calling was being brought into this world, wasn't it? No, my outsider sent to me by Meder. I asked him to convince my father to delay the sleep. Honestly, I'd throttle the old man myself. Do you know what stone sleep truly is? Think about it. The stone sleep is death in slow motion. You never know if it'll take days, months, or years, and our ancestors thought this was a blessing. Darvan says that because he doesn't understand what it means to be a child to a parent. He grew up among the stone wardens and traditions. Oh, what was I even thinking? Honestly, I'm not sure. I do have an idea. Although it's risky, you could also try talking to my father. Near our settlement, there's a man called Frost. Frost claims he created a potion that can reverse the stone sleep. I can't risk being seen with a nameless. That's why. Great! May Meder bless you.
You are so beautiful. I really understand why Self decided that your life should take a turn.
Yes, you're quite appetizing. Who are we, dear sympathy?
Who are we, dear?
No one's special.
Don't say that. Once, we were crows. I followed the path of war.
Plans change.
Plans do.
Incredible. You won't see Self in action.
Stop it. The High Priest of Bard, he taught me many things, thanks to his teachings.
You give him far too much credit. We botched.
But we also showed creativity.
Morrigan decided we were quite the spectacle.
without a physical, tangible form.
In the House of Madness.
Stop saying so. This is a place, dear fledgling. She let in a little light. Since then, we've taken to hosting
Favorites? Makes you wonder why war hasn't visited us in so long. You'll shed unnecessary baggage.
a bond.
In other words, you'll butcher someone.
Don't worry, Luther's probably eager to meet you too.
Yes, we've kept him here quite long enough.
Only if I'll get...
Did you know that young cuckoo, for a moment, you're...
This will help. Oh dear, he was
Me too.
Yeah,
Fun.
I'll keep my...
So you've returned. Was the company to your liking? I'm glad to see you're fitting in so well. I, personally, am very fond of Sympathy and Trickster. Sometimes I wonder if they do it purely out of spite. I hated every second of it. Sympathy and Trickster are... but they serve as a lesson in what... even in failure. Me? Not as such. You are to meet with War. The rest will be in his hands. That is all I can tell you, and may Morrigan...
Welcome, child of Morrigan. I went by that name once, yes. Now, you see me as the embodiment of war, Ask your questions, child. Then you would have proven they were unworthy. You would have purged our ranks, and I would have found new devotees. You stand before the goddess of war. I thought your time with the children would have taught you that the ends justify the means. What do you take me for, child? And only... Your actions are meaningless if the Corax hasn't revealed itself to you. The Corax's appearance, and I know the Corax favors you most often. Precisely. We've ruled Avalon for centuries. Imagine it, child. We'll bring peace on our terms. Indeed, I have faith. But no certainty. Seems she has chosen you. Find out what our goddess requires of us. I've seen it in a vision. The nest. Listen well and return swiftly. May Morrigan's wings shield.
Whew. Still not bad. No, not entirely. And sharing what you make, that's the spirit of baking, like I said. And now, until...
You tread. Speak, mortal. Help, I wait. If you wish my blessing. Trigva, if you wish to destroy him, show me you can take what the depths demand, the heart and the mind. But the heart only.
Stop right there. I don't care about your name. Let's just say I'm someone. You ask too much. Now, tell me why you're really here. Nope. No adventure here. Puska. So she still thinks it's worth fighting? I never listen. Maybe the process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul. What do you need? Here's the recipe. Don't take too long. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here.
And you've got the seal. Fine. Just try not to piss him or anyone off.
You don't belong here. That's more like it, mother.
Ah, so you're the one who lit up this sad old pillar. Almost. This tribe. If it's not their matron they're hoping for, then it's for the pillar to flood the village. They've lost their purpose. That's a good question. And now it's reacting to you. But here's the real puzzle. Why does the pillar... I doubt even Angsvar could answer that. But you should ask him anyway. That's what they call their priestess. She disappeared long ago and never returned. They act like a spoiled child whose mother suddenly got cross with them. Meet me later at the temple, fellow.